In case anybody's curious as to how I am able to read the Bible in less than 3 months, I do it in chunks. So this is an example here. So I would read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua. That would be one chunk. Then I would jump over to the New Testament and I would start off in Acts. And I would go all the way to the end of Hebrews. Then I would jump back to the Old Testament, and I would hit Judges, all the way to 2nd Chronicles, because that basically takes care of all the kings. And then I'll jump back to the New Testament, and I'll go Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, or I'll reverse the order. Then I'll go back to the Old Testament, and I'll do the prophets. So I'll go Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, and the writings, I should say. And then Isaiah, all the way to Malachi. And sometimes I will take a break once I get to the end of Ezekiel. So Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel. And then for fun, I will dive back into starting at Romans, and I'll go through the 13 epistles of Paul, just to give myself a bit of a break from the Old Testament. Then I jump back in and I will do Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. Just a little bit of footnote of how long each book roughly takes, like the big ones. This one takes about 3 hours. Psalms takes about 3 days. It's 150 chapters, so it's a huge book. Isaiah, I did it in a day. Jeremiah, I did it in a day. Ezekiel, same thing, a day. And then the rest of them are quicker reads, I should say. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you can do that in the morning, which is kind of cool. I'd highly recommend it. Either like do it in one shot. And then also I will either leave last the book of Revelation or the book of Psalms. That just seems to be how it works out. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll cycle through the New Testament like a 4-to-1 ratio. So I'll actually go through the New Testament 4 times for every 1 time that I go through the Old Testament. So hopefully that helps. I used to be the chapter a day guy once in a while, but I found it to be a lot more beneficial to sit and just read an entire book, or as much as you can in one sitting, and then before you know it, you are done the entire Bible. It's almost 1,900 pages. So there you go. I hope that encourages you to get through your Bible quickly. And obviously I do studies in the morning as well. Usually from 5 till 6:30 is when I do my Bible study, if you will, and I'll study the scriptures a little bit more in detail. Meantime, I am plowing through the entire Bible, usually during the day, into the afternoon, into the evening is when I do my regular Bible reading. There we go. That's it for today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.